Welcome. You're seeing this as the replay. I invite you to join for our live sessions on Insight Timer. It's a free app and it happens weekly. Welcome, friends. Ah, there you are. Hi, Camille. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I'll start shortly. Hi, Tom. Hi, Nand. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Tracy. Ah, if you're watching someplace that is not Insight Timer, I invite you to join us here on the free app to have this community experience where we can see your chats and you can see others and we can all be together. Okay, let's officially begin. Welcome. For anyone I'm getting to meet today, my name is Selena. We have these lives regularly, and you can check my profile page and the events tab to see when the next lives are in your time zone. I believe we have one more scheduled for this month, and then I will update the calendar with some new times, as there will be a new place from which I will be holding this space for us. So keep your eyes open for that. I have a lot of content here on the app. I have a couple of retreats coming up. Hawaii in January is sold out, although I have been receiving the feedback that many are interested in another Hawaii retreat. So I'm considering hosting another retreat in Hawaii in the end of January. So if you have any interest in this, or you'd like to be on the wait list, or you know someone who would love to join, please feel free to DM me. We don't have a section on the app yet where we can take a wait list, but if you would like me, if you like this idea of me hosting another retreat since the first one is sold out, this is a possibility. So feel free to let me know. And of course, we have our Divine Remembrance retreat coming up in Bali, May 16th through the 23rd. And you can find out more about these retreats here on the app on my profile page or just by sending me a direct message. Yes. Hi, Willow. Welcome. Great. Let's see. Any other announcements? I think that's it. Grateful for this time together, for your presence, for mm, for this beautiful space that each of us create when we come together. Whether we're having a day where we feel bliss and joy and peace, or we're feeling in the mud. Yes. No mud, no lotus. So wherever you are, how you are, when you come to this space, you help to create it to be the beautiful space that it is. For anyone who's newer to our time together in these satsangs and these return to love spaces that we create, this is really a place for us to show up just as we are, without any sense of having to be a certain way, especially preconceived notions about what it means to be spiritual or a good person. Some of this is a trap for us. So I invite you to be here just as you are and know that this is a place where you can receive love and support and acceptance, whether you're feeling the highest of expanded emotions or the most contracted of them. This is a place for each of us to be together. Hi, Molly. Love you. Great, my friends. So let's start with the centering technique today. This is an ancient yogic technique that is fantastic for helping us feel more centered, more anchored within ourselves, more present. It's also fantastic for the nervous system, hence why it has these other benefits as well. So let's bring the palms to touch at the heart. You can't move your body, no issue. You can visualize this in your mind. Soften the shoulders back and down. Maybe allow a space between the teeth so the jaw can soften. Let's take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And now we'll inhale as we reach the right hand all the way up. The left hand comes down by the navel. Maybe straighten the upper arm. And then exhale as slowly as you can to bring the hands back to the heart center where the palms touch. Inhale the left hand all the way up through center. This right hand comes down, but all the fingers stay pointing upward. Open the chest. And again, exhale and move your hands as slowly as you can. This is part of that restoration of the nervous system, activating parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale, right hand up, left hand by navel. Reach the upper arm up. All the fingers point up. Exhale slowly. Let's come back to the heart. Normally, we would stop here at 3 rounds. Let's do a couple more today. Inhale, left hand up, right hand by navel. Exhale slowly. One more. Inhale, right hand up, left hand by navel. Open. Exhale slowly. And once your palms are touching at the heart, let's pause here. Continue to breathe deeply. The body is relaxed. Soften the body, the face, the throat, the heart, shoulders, whole belly, the arms, the hips and legs. Feel your body making contact with the support beneath you, behind you. Feel the sensations of your fingers, palms touching. Feel the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Or if that's not available to you, maybe you sense it moving in and out of the mouth. Feel yourself slowing down intentionally. And now, if you can move your body, I invite you to cross your thumbs so that your palms are facing your chest, creating this little butterfly. We'll move into a butterfly hug. And then bring the palms to the center of the chest so that you can tap the upper pec area toward the shoulders. And we're just going to tap side to side. So one side at a time, activating bilateral stimulation to help to soothe the nervous system. Continue to breathe consciously as you tap the body. You're welcome to close the eyes. Slow yourself down with the breath. You can have the tapping be slower than the pace I'm going if that feels better for you. And then relax the tapping. Just hold your body lovingly. Soften your shoulders, relax your arms. Bring your hands slowly down to your belly. Hold your belly. And for these next few moments, rest your attention on the sensations of the breath moving in and out. And maybe the relaxed sensations, meaning the easeful sensations of the expansion of the belly and the rib cage as you inhale, and then the softening of the rib cage and the belly as you exhale. Where can you let go a little more? And now that we have brought our nervous systems maybe a little closer to feeling more ease, or maybe feeling a lot of ease, we will move into the repetition of the sound Om. When we chant Om, it's one of the most beautiful techniques for activating this relaxation response in the nervous system because it really attunes us to breathing deeply. Many of us have shallow breathing habits. And it also creates this vibration in the body that's very soothing for the nervous system. And of course, if we look at it from the spiritual or esoteric perspective, the sound Om is the what we call the primordial sound. It's this vibration that is inside of everything, every inanimate object, every living thing. There is this vibration of the sound Om. Although we often think of Om as belonging to specific religions, Om is this sound of creation. Certain certain groups of people or different religions or traditions are the ones who discovered it. So when we chant Om, we are really attuning to all of creation that is not only outside of us, but within us. And we are at the same time creating a more relaxed nervous system, which allows us to think more clearly, feel relaxed, and helps to regulate our emotions, among other benefits. If you're able to, I invite you to make this sound loud today. The more loudly we chant, the more we are creating a strong vibration in the body. And although it's not necessary to chant loudly, sometimes it will give us a more pronounced experience of the benefits of chanting. You may wish to rest your hands with the palms facing upward on the knees. Maybe even take chin mudra if you're familiar with this mudra, gently covering the thumbs with gently covering the index fingers with the thumbs. Let's roll one shoulder up, back and down, and then the other shoulder up, back and down. Sit tall if possible. Relax the chin down a little so that neck is nice and long. And I invite you to chant at a pace that works for your body. My breaths may be longer or shorter than yours. Do what feels natural and okay for your body. And I'll let us know when we are coming to a completion. We'll be here for some time, some minutes. So the more you can let yourself be in the experience without any need to fix or change yourself, the more you can really move into this ease. Let's take a deep breath in, a full breath out, and then we'll begin. Inhale really deeply. One more. Allow the body to be still. Eyes are closed. Breath is relaxed. The body is still and relaxed at the same time. In this moment, there is nothing to do, nothing to change, no problem to solve. The mind is wandering. Allow it to rest gently on the feelings of the breath flowing in and out of the body. Everything else is what it is. Your loving awareness returns to the breath. Become aware of the space around you. The weight of your body supported by whatever is beneath you, behind you. Sense your breath flowing in and out like the gentle waves of the sea. Very slowly move the fingers as if you are feeling your body for the first time. Move the toes. Allow the movement to travel anywhere else in your body that feels good. The shoulders, the neck and head, spine. Whenever you feel ready, open the eyes, seeing through the eyes of this new state that you've created inside. And I'd love to hear from you in the chat. What are you experiencing in this moment? What has shifted inside of you? And welcome to everyone who's just joining. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jody. Hi, Angela. Hi, Love. Hi, everyone. Grateful to see you, to be together. Ah, how is your state, my beloveds? Love shared. I feel more spacious and connected and more sad. Yeah, that's okay, right? Sometimes when we soften, the walls that have been holding the sadness come down so we can be with it. Or maybe when the walls soften, we feel the tenderness that have been behind them. Love you. Tracy shares profound, expansive love and grace. Yes, my love, that's who you are. It's who we all are. And you're such an embodiment of it. For anyone who's unfamiliar with Tracy McCree, Tracy is living the embodiment of love that we all are and is an amazing teacher and has content here on the app. Highly recommend checking her out. Hi, Patricia. Patricia shares peace and love, deep connectiveness. Beautiful. And Tracy shares holding you with this love. Yeah. Tom shares, I'm so happy to be with you and everyone here today. Me too, Tom. Me too, darling. Angela shares, I've been really struggling today. I'm starting to accept who I am. Ah, beautiful, my love. Beautiful. I love you just as you are. Human is a messy game. And oh my goodness, what to even say? What if the majority of our suffering is due to the thoughts we think? And what if the thoughts that we think, the beliefs that we hold about ourselves, what's possible for our lives, and so on, what if they're not true? What if all of the limiting beliefs we have about what we aren't capable of doing, what's wrong with us, why we're not good enough, the mistakes we've made, and how it makes us a bad person, or all of these things we carry. What if all of these beliefs are not true? I think I'm going to share a very vulnerable story today. I'm sending you a big hug, Angela. Molly shares, it's true. I'm guessing you're speaking about Tracy. And yes, I agree. Hi, B. B shares, I had a stressy, busy mind day yesterday, and this really happened to listening this morning and feel uh listening this morning and feel a bit of a sense helped. Yeah, that's what I thought, B. Beautiful, and helped to feel a bit of a sense of calm. Wonderful, love. I'm so glad. We are our own greatest healer, and we all have such profound capacity for healing. Camellia shares, I feel at peace with all the changes inside and outside of me. Oh, that's big. That's huge. That's huge, my love. Om Gigi Saima Faustina. Some of you can see in the chat that Faustina wrote OJJSM, and that stands for Om JJ Saima. Many of you have heard me speak on this before. This is a salutation that we share in our spiritual community for those of us who study with Saima. Saima is my beloved teacher of decades, and it means I honor the divine feminine in you. I honor the divine feminine in me. And here's a picture of my beloved. Oh my God, this picture is definitely seen some, but this is my beloved, my sweet, sweet soul in another form, as we all are one. We are all one. What a blessing to be, as Ram Dass says, walking each other home. We're all just walking each other home. Angela shares, yes, my new therapist said she didn't think I'm motivated. I've been trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm starting to think it may say more about her than what I'm doing. Hmm, great. And if I may, for me, what it also comes to is like, you remember that story, Angela, that I shared about that time that I was in a group with others and I was one of the leaders and I said something I kind of felt regretful about saying, and I remember I walked away from that meeting feeling all of this shame, and I just had this voice say, "Can you love yourself even when others, or can you accept yourself even when others are judging you? Can you love yourself even when others are judging you?" So for me, it always comes, not always, because I'm not always this aware, but when I am aware, it can come back to, okay, can I just accept myself however I am? Whether I'm a hot mess, whether I'm motivated or unmotivated, or making mistakes, or doing great, or doing my best, or falling short, can I practice accepting myself? And it's not always easy, is it? However, what a deeply compassionate, tender approach to say, can I accept myself? Can I practice? Can I at least consider the possibility that I could accept myself just as I am? And I know many of you, you feel accepted by me in this way, whether we work together one on one, or you've come to a retreat, or this is how we know each other here through the app, or maybe you've just listened to the recordings I have and some part of you feels accepted. So you return to this space. Maybe you could say, how can I pretend to be Selena right now and accept myself the way I feel accepted by Selena? Can I love myself the way I feel loved by Selena right now? And that's, if you feel difficulty loving yourself in that moment. For me, I would say, can I accept myself the way Ma accepts me, the way Source accepts me, the way love accepts me? Can I love myself the way that love loves me? Yeah. Angela shared, yes, I love you. You're safe. Yes. What if you put your hand on your heart, my love, and said that to you right now? I love you. You're safe. I love you. You're safe. I love you. You're safe. I'm right here. I'm right here. So, mm, what would you like to share? What would you like to share with me, with our family here, with our community? And if you haven't said hi yet today, it's always a joy to hear from you, to feel your presence in another way. I'm curious. I know some of you are typing something you wish to share. And I'm curious in general, because I know I get to see many of you every week. Some of you I'm just meeting, and some of you we've been in this space together for 5 years or some amount of years. Yes, B, in just a moment. Happy to repeat that. And I'm curious, what brings you back here? What has you choose to be in this space together? What happens inside of your heart, in your soul, in your relationship with yourself? Hi, Peter. Why do you choose to be in this space again and again? So B asked if I could repeat what the phrase Om JJ Sai Ma means. Om JJ Sai Ma means I honor the divine feminine in you. I honor the divine feminine in me. And both, if we look at it through this teaching of understanding duality on this planet, opposites, there's masculine and feminine and the full range of this. And they're both beautiful. And the divine feminine has a well, we could say any embodiment of love is greatly needed on the planet. Saima, my beloved teacher, is absolutely an awakened embodiment of the divine feminine. So we say to each other, Om JJ Saima, I honor the divine feminine in you and in me, and it has nothing to do with gender. Okay, so some comments have come in. Let's see how far we get today in our last minutes together. Hi, butterfly rain. Butterfly rain. Ah, beautiful. I'm new here, and so far I really like your points, but may I ask, how do you learn to forgive yourself, or what do you say? Beautiful. Thanks for asking that question and being here. Oh gosh, okay, let's go there. How do you learn to forgive yourself? Oh, there's so many layers to this for me. Sometimes it's very simple, sometimes it is a series of experiences, a way of speaking to myself regularly. For me, the access to forgiveness comes through compassion. How do I get to compassion? One of the ways that I get to compassion, actually, we'll do a little exercise together. So I'm having a hard time breathing. Something, I must be allergic to something. So I might need to hop up in just a second and grab something. I invite you to imagine, and this is for all of us, let's practice together, yes? I invite you to imagine someone in your life who you have a little bit of difficulty with. Let's not go for like the extreme relationships, yeah? Just someone who you have a little, they rub you the wrong way. You feel a little irritated by them, or, it's just a little challenging sometimes to be around them. Annoyed is a word we find many people use. So just think of someone who you have some little bit of judgment toward. And you can have your eyes open or closed and just imagine that person standing across from you. Maybe you visualize clearly and you can really see them. You can see their face, the expression on their face, see their body language. Might even see what they're wearing. Really sense this person across from you. And at first, when you look at them, you might just feel that sense of, ugh, I feel so annoyed, or ugh, this person just, I wish they weren't like this, whatever it is you're feeling. And now, assuming you chose an adult, which you may not have, but assuming you did, imagine this person becoming younger. Maybe you see them 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And remember, you're choosing someone where there's a light ick rather than like someone who really triggers you. And now see this person becoming younger until you imagine them across from you as a child. You're still your adult self, or whatever age you are, and the person across from you, you have this judgment toward, is a child. See that this child was born into this world pure, born into this world wanting to feel loved and safe, to play. And the experiences that this child had started to shape them, to shape their personality, to shape their behaviors, the way they think, the way they act. And maybe just like you, this person who is a child in front of you in this moment experienced some painful things, some challenging things that shaped who they are today. Maybe they didn't feel safe, or they didn't feel love, or they didn't receive what they needed. And now see this child becoming older. Maybe now we've moved into preteen years, the beginning of some super awkward times for many of us. And see that this person probably felt moments of insecurity, fear, rejection, wanting to feel accepted and not. Maybe they had to pretend so much so that they lost who they were. And then they become a teenager. And oh my goodness, those years, heartache, feeling lost, feeling unseen. No matter how much money a family has or how much love, most of us go through this process in our humanness of challenge in our own being, of growth and becoming who we are, challenge in one way or another. And now this person has gone from being a teenager to an adult, and they've continued to have experiences where they felt disappointed, unmet, unseen, uncared for, rejected, not good enough, until they become the person who you know today. And as you see them across from you in your mind's eye as the age they are now, maybe it's a little easier to say, wow, just like me, this person feels. Just like me, this person has felt afraid. They felt heartbroken. They felt not good enough. They felt rejected. Just like me, this person is probably trying their best and failing in some areas. Just like me, this person has probably had dreams that were crushed, or dreams they thought they couldn't get to or create because of their limiting beliefs. So we could go on and on here, but we can start to maybe see that we're not so different from these people, and that we've all gone through a lot in our lives. So now, my beloved, I invite you to see yourself. See yourself, butterfly rain, as a child in front of you. See their face, their clothes, their body language. And you don't have to relive this. When we go back and do our work of becoming aware of the past, we don't need to relive it and reactivate the nervous system. We practice reviewing, almost as if we have a loving companion or version of us standing with us as we review things. So, just like a snapshot, you're not going deeply into it. Just see what shaped you as a young one, as a teenager, as a young adult, and however your age is today. All the experiences that you've gone through that might have led to you showing up in a way or being a way that you wish you hadn't. Can you see with everything that you've experienced in your life, everything you've gone through in your life, that you really have been doing your best in every moment? Each of us do our best in every moment. Even if it feels like it's not good enough or we're falling short, we are doing our best based on our nervous system wiring, our beliefs, our level of exhaustion, our level of feeling loved, of celebrating ourselves, and so on. We're all showing up doing our best with what we have access to in each moment within ourselves. So, can you see that the mistakes you've made are human? Even if you totally knew better, we've all done that. And another thing that we can look at in this realm of forgiveness and self forgiveness is the opportunity for growth in every painful experience. Many of you hear me speak of this often. I absolutely believe that pain is a catalyst for awakening. I'm not saying you need to believe it with me or take it on. I say and know through my personal experience that the greatest expansion, the greatest growth, the greatest cracking open of my heart, the greatest compassion, the greatest self awareness, the greatest wisdom has seemingly all come from being in the depths of pain. And that pain cracking me open to waking up out of the dream of whatever I was dreaming, the dream of not good enough, the dream of I can't, the dream of I'm not loved, whatever it might have been. So thank you for bringing such a beautiful, important question today. You just served many, many people, not only the people who are here live, but the people who rewatch this. Thank you for your courage to ask this question. In our last few minutes, I'll come to as many of your comments that I can. I know some of you, and oh, great, beautiful butterfly rain. Thank you. Okay, I'm coming back in the comments. It looks like some of you are answering the question of why do you continue to choose to come here? And my dear Andrea says, my love, I don't know how after all these years, I keep forgetting how I pronounce your name, where the accent is. Is it Andrea or Andrea? I know I've asked you a million times, so forgive me. For some reason, it just hasn't stuck in my head. I feel like it's Andrea. I mean, that feels very American, but is that what it is? Please, please correct me and forgive me. I love you. She says, your loving heart and vision of the divine. Either one is good, but it's all good. No, but which one do you prefer? Maybe this is why I don't remember. Is this what you usually tell me? Maybe that's why. It hasn't anchored in my brain. Okay, well, beautiful. Do you have a preference? The German way. That's Andrea, yeah? Andrea. Sorry, I don't, maybe, Andrea. Ah, the German way. Ah, Andrea. Okay, Andrea. Okay, thank you, my love. Appreciate it. Okay, coming back. Um, Molly shares love. Love shares upliftingness occurs when I choose to show up here with Yaz. Yeah. Joanne shares, Joanne, we'll come back to your comment after we get through these so we kind of stay on one topic. Faustina shares, I return as a practice to return to me, a calm state, return to love and light. Beautiful. Elaine shares, you create a warm space of peace and love, feeling calm and safe. Oh, I'm loving hearing from you all. Thank you. Because I don't get to hear from you all this often, right? Thank you. Ella shares, that touched me deeply today. I love you. You are safe. I heard it at a different level. Yes, when feeling shame, this can be a real challenge. Yes, my love. And just to hold yourself, I love you. I am safe. I love myself. I am safe with myself. Oh, great, B. Welcome. Hi, Mary. Mary shares, you hold space in a way that is so dripping with unconditional love. It reminds me that I am that unconditional love. Yes, you. Richard shares, your sessions are amongst the most profoundly present and real talks and meditations. I enjoy the calming, loving sharing of peace and compassion. I feel blessed by this community and appreciate everyone gathered here and beyond. Oh, that is so rich, Richard. Thank you. Thank you. You're filling me up, my loves. And I also feel like we're sharing the love with each other. Like, yes, this is why we come here to cultivate this. And we're not the only ones feeling it, right? That's why we return. Camille shares feelings of being unconditional love just because of just being. Yes, my love. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, great. Oh, and I see a few other comments from our forgiveness experience together. Um, Peter shared, wow, this was beautiful. And Christian shares lots of hearts. And Jody, hi Jody. Jody shares incredibly beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful, my loves. And I'm curious, Butterfly Rain or anyone else who maybe use this as a way to access greater self-compassion, did anything open for you? Maybe not the full experience, but did something start to open for you? This possibility. Would love to hear from you. Okay, we're coming to Joanne's comment and then we'll complete. Hi, Joanne. Joanne shares, hi. I would love to know how to deal with my family who aren't supportive with me while dealing with metastatic breast cancer. I would love their support, but it's conditional. Oh, love. Oh, holding you and so much tenderness. And just sending you a big hug if you'd like to receive it. I can only imagine what you're experiencing. Let's just take a breath together in that, just this breath of how you're held in this space. How this is a space where you can let your guards down as much as you wish and allow love to just hold you. Ah, there's really no easy answer with something like this. I- If people are showing up a certain way, we can't force them to be different. We can express how we're feeling so that they have an understanding of the impact that their ways of being are having on us. Not like you're doing this wrong, but be able to say like, wow, I feel really hurt when you say you're going to call and you don't. Or wow, I feel myself like feeling really alone in this experience when you speak to me like this, or things like this, where you're able to speak to your own experience so that they have an understanding of what's going on for you, the impact, without feeling like they're somehow the bad guy. Because even if someone's doing something that feels hurtful, our communication is a big part of how we create connection or repair. If we're speaking in a way that just causes them to feel defensive, then we'll continue to just feel alone on the end of the relationship. And that's a much bigger topic, and it's not always easy, and it can take a lot of grace and time. Another thing is to find the ways to express our needs in a way that people can hear us. Of course, it would be ideal, especially when dealing with something or navigating such a huge thing in one's life like what you're going through. It would be really nice if people could just hear us and hold us in our messiness, right? That would be ideal, but not everyone does that. So, finding ways to express our needs if we haven't already. I really need to just feel held right now. I could really use your support going to the store for me. I could really use to just be heard right now. I'm feeling really terrible, whatever it is, to find ways to express our needs and to find the sources of love and support in our lives that we do have. I have a dear beloved who um, went through the journey of breast cancer, and although their family was trying to show up in a certain way that they thought was the way that she wanted to be supported. It didn't feel supportive for her. It was challenging for her. It felt difficult to be around her family the way that they were being. So she reached out to some of her closest friends instead. And it was very vulnerable. It was very deep to let other people into her experience. So to be curious about, or if you already know, to reach out to other people in your life who you do feel more supported by. And then, of course, there are many resources so that we can return to that support and love within ourselves. Remember, like I was saying earlier in the session, if I'm feeling judged by others, how can I accept myself? If I'm not feeling loved the way I need to feel loved, how can I be loving with myself? And when we're going through a health challenge, we really just want someone else to be the one who can just hold us or listen or be there. But if we're not getting that, then maybe it's an invitation to say, how can I love, nurture, care for myself right now? And maybe it's more practical things that you need. So maybe it is about finding other support outside of you. For me, also, if there are moments where I'm not receiving the support that I would like, or I'm having a hard time finding that support within myself, that care, that love within myself, to use all of these amazing resources that we have. I mean, here on the app, we have countless meditations and talks to help us feel more loved in any challenge we're going through. We have so many meditations to help us turn toward ourselves with love and care, or to regulate our nervous systems. And then, of course, there is so much healing music now that's created, sound baths, binaural beat recordings that can really help to shift the vibration in the body and therefore the cells. There's so much available to us to explore in our own healing. And maybe none of this feels really nurturing right now because you're wanting something specific from someone in your family that you're not getting. And I know that feeling of wanting something from a person who isn't giving it or feels incapable of giving it. And for me, there's nothing I can do. I can fight it and make myself suffer, or I can turn to myself with love and compassion in whatever way that looks. So I hope that there's anything in there for you, my love, that helps you maybe see a doorway or feel supported in some way. Again, it's not like it's an easy path. There are ways, though, that we can look at the different behaviors or ways of thinking that can support us. And oh, thank you, Tracy, for your donation. Thank you, my love. So let's come back to a couple more comments and then we'll close our session for today. And thank you so much for your vulnerable share, Joanne, and letting us be here with you in such a very tender, tender moment. And just sending you so much peace, my love. Peace and healing to your beloved body, can speak to your cells every day. There's that little cell song, many of you know it. It's really important that we speak to ourselves. I believe it's really important that we speak to ourselves because our cells hear us. Studies have shown that our cells actually emit biochemical reactions based on the thoughts that we're thinking. So our cells hear us. Our body has a consciousness. So so to speak to the cells that we have these trillions, literally trillions of cells in our body. And your voice, your thoughts are like the voice of God to them. So shower them with love, shower them with adoration, shower them with your kindness, with your forgiveness. The cell song is a great way to kind of get this in your consciousness. It's a little song that goes, and there are versions of this online you can find. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is healthy and well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is healthy and well. So speak to yourselves. This goes for all of us. Fill yourselves with love. Imagine they're tiny little people inside of you. You know how people respond when you yell at them, and you know how people respond when they feel loved and seen. Fill them with your love. Fill them with your love. Okay, let's complete with our comments. Butterfly Rain shares the biggest thing is it's okay to be a mess, but it's okay to forgive yourself and use this opportunity to learn to love yourself. Yes, my love. I feel that so deeply. I've got just God bumps all over my whole body. Love bumps. They're like little love bumps. That sounds weird. It's beautiful. Thank you. Tracy shares such grace and compassion for the other and then self. Yes, 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 yes. Alice shared, um, uh, the so the opening so opening an unarmored heart can be tough. Softening leads to pain, sorrow, and grief. So it can be a challenge to meet that self compassion as it also opens up the painful unmet needs. Absolutely. And that's where the healing, that's where we heal ourselves. No one else can heal that for you. No one. No one else can meet that pain and love it. No one else. You might feel comforted or distraction from others in your life, but you are the healer. You are the one who heals through your love, through your care. It is you. And meeting the pain is the healing, being with pain. Oh, look at all this love coming through for you, Joanne. Holding you in love and light, Joanne. You have been so supportive of, oh, beautiful, Tom. Thank you. Yeah, so many people sending your love, Joanne. You love. Yes, yes, yes. Angela shares, I'm so glad I was able to be here today. Me too. Me too. Oh, great. Tracy says, I sing it daily now. Beautiful, my friends. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for supporting each other. This is why we're here, to be together, to love each other, to remember that we are embodiments of love. And when we have spaces like this, it helps us remember. It does. We can go from a contracted, angry, sad, ashamed, painful place inside, and then we come here and something inside starts to remember in this field, in this love that we create, that we are together. Joanne shares, thank you. Thank you for all your love and support. You're all such beautiful souls. Thank you. Yes, thank you, my love. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, my friends. I love you. And what a beautiful gift we can also take from today to hold our own hearts and say, I love you and you are safe. You are safe with me. I love you. You are safe. I love you. You are safe. I am love. I am safe. I am love. I am safe. Blessings to all, to the whole planet, to all who are suffering. Let us hold them in this love and see that all are safe, all are fed, all are well, all are at peace, all beings, without exception, surrounded in love. I love you, and I look forward to our time together next week. I'll see you soon. I love you so. Thank you for being in my life.